about the rain here. So we're talking about Fred, but we are seeing some light rain this morning so far.
Yes, absolutely, Keitha, and it is from Fred. We're seeing those indirect impacts with that onshore flow. High risk of rip currents, those coastal downpours, but then also we're going to see an outer rain band swirl our way into the afternoon hours. That could contain some gusty or isolated severe weather, mainly for the I-75 corridor, and then it'll break apart, but brings some heavy rain still to Jacksonville later on in the day. So the latest with Fred is that it is gradually gaining strength in the northeastern Gulf of Mexico, expected to make landfall later today, maybe around 8 o'clock or so this evening toward that Panama City Beach area. There are two areas we're also watching: Grace, as Keitha was mentioning, with the heavy rain headed toward Hispaniola today, and then also Tropical Depression 8, which is swirling out in the Atlantic. Now, that not expected to be an issue for the East Coast, thankfully staying out at sea as of now, but again, we will continue to monitor those waves heading off the coast of Africa, right, every 3 to 5 days or so. Thankfully, there are no other areas other than those three that we're talking about that have a chance for development at this point. The next complete advisory from the National Hurricane Center comes at 11 o'clock. However, if you like those intermediate advisories as well, that comes in at 8 o'clock. The First Coast News app, really handy tool as well to get all of those updates. Welcome back to school, St. Johns County. It's going to be breezy and damp throughout the day today, but those storms really moving in later on. But we are starting off with the rain as well. We've even got some lightning strikes out toward Amelia Island. That heavier batch of rain rolling in around, again, 5 or so. And hey, I usually show this at 6:45, but what the heck, it's Monday, right? And it's Maddie Monday. We're back in our Jags gear, loving it. Even just nice to have football on in the house. Again, that rip current risk today, just keep in mind if you're headed out to the beach, it's going to be wet either way. That lightning threat increases throughout the morning, but then especially into the afternoon hours. Katie, over to you now in the UF Health Traffic Center.